I did a lot of comparing and contrasting from last year's State of the State address to tonight. Last year, to set the scene, the Flint water crisis just came to fruition, and the governor was acknowledging his role in it. Protests were being held outside of the chambers so loudly you could hear them during the governor's speech. It was solemn. He spent the whole first part of his speech acknowledging what had happened within his administration. And a year later, you have the residents of Flint still drinking from bottled water because their water is unsafe to use from the faucet. And the governor mentioned it at 7:34 in a speech that began at 7 p.m. And spent about 2 or 3 minutes on it. So comparing and contrasting last year, the governor wiped over and kind of glossed over all of the things that are happening in Flint. But a year later, the same problems in Flint are still happening today. It was a huge glossing over of what's going on in that community. The second thing that I was really disappointed by is the governor mentioned what I've been talking about for a while, the lack of ethics here in the state of Michigan. We ranked dead last on international and national studies of ethics in the United States. But he gave no real solution that we as Democrats even worked with Republicans to offer to increase transparency in Michigan and to expand our Freedom of Information Act to apply it to the governor's office and the state legislature. I'm waiting for the governor to fulfill his campaign promise that he made when he first ran for governor to sign that into law. No mention of that tonight. Maybe transparency would even expose what happened in the community of Flint, and that's why he didn't want to make mention of that tonight. So, real disappointing speech, a lot of broad topics, not a lot of details. The governor touched upon a lot of environmental injustices that have been going on and making sure that we're moving away from the DEQ's past errors. In the meantime, his administration continues to promote an environmental injustice in the city of Southfield by allowing residential oil drilling adjacent to neighborhoods that people live in at 9 Mile and Evergreen Road. And so it's this pattern of not caring about the residents that actually live in our communities, but more caring about the bottom line and how much things cost and the numbers moving them from here to there. That is really concerning to the people of the state of Michigan, and in particular the people in my community that could be affected by residential oil drilling, the people of Flint that are impacted by lack of clean water, and the residents of our entire state that are impacted by an administration that does not operate with any increased transparency to improve our ethics in the state of Michigan.